Hi, my friend. It's Pat Sloan here. It is Tackle It Tuesday, and I am starting over here because it is raining. It is a rainy Saturday. This is when I'm taping it, and I thought I would just share my plant area. I was actually talking to somebody, a friend, about indoor plants, and realized that I pretty much have to keep all of them here because the lighting in the rest of the house is just not as good when it's not sunny out. And I just thought I'd show you the gorgeous orchid, which is still going strong. And I believe I got that in December. I do have one flower now that's gonna fall, but so that means they're probably starting to go. And this ginger, oh my goodness, look at it. Look at it. Oh my goodness, it's massive. Luckily it's not growing super fast, but it got 3 new. This is like new, and there's a new one in the back there. If any of you have one of those, it seems to like this spot, but it's so big. And it has to be on that stand because those gorgeous branches, oh my goodness. Okay, so there's a little look. All right, so we have this is Tackle It Tuesday, which means I am going to go through and show you some stuff that I need to wrap up, finish, sew, whatever. Plus, I'm going to lay out all the blocks for my table runner, my Oh My Stars with that bunny trail fabric. So cute, so cute. But we're going to do the scavenger hunt first. So the scavenger hunt topic is brought to you by our ambassador, Yvonne. So Yvonne suggested that we do your sewing room mascot, and this is hers. So, you know, everybody, I think, has a little something like a charm, a good luck charm, or a little figure or something like that. I tend to have things that come and go. So right now, what I've kept for a while is this was a gift from one of our friends. It's a little glass bluebird. Isn't that beautiful? You know, my Nana, which I've said many times, my Nana's, one of her phrases was the bluebird of happiness. She used to call the car that, the bluebird of happiness. She didn't really drive. Well, she could in an emergency, but you would like want to notify the police she was on the road because she was not a good driver because she just hardly ever drove. Pop-Up drove her everywhere. This was sent to me from one of our friends. And so Yvonne has the cute little Star Wars, is that Star Wars? That I'm so bad with those things, but it's darling. So many of you will have a trinket or something like that. So today in our Facebook group, share your item, whatever that is, your mascot or your good luck charm for your sewing. Okay, let's take a look. I've got my gorgeous mushroom mug, which was also sent to me by one of our friends. I love this mug so much. It's my good luck mug right now. All right, so what do I have? Let me put this down. And we're just going to start right here where I am because I have got 2 quilts to trim that came back from, I actually have 4 quilts to trim. I so would like to get them all trimmed. This is the Fat Quarter 4 patch. This is the drawing room quilt along that we did. And then here, getting to do today, is the bunny fabric, the bunny trail for my Oh My Stars, but we're going to look at that a little bit later. We'll look at that at the end. So let me get the other camera and we'll walk around. First, let's show you my real life view when I'm coming in to my sewing space. Yep, this is it. This lives here all the time because I'm filming every day something. Okay, so here are the 2 quilts. This is where I was just standing. I've got the block a day. Our toffee bars, and so I am doing some cutting. I'll talk about that when I get over there. Okay, so first up is the Breakfast Club. This is the Breakfast Club project box. I need, and there's a backing in there because a couple of you sent me some great fabrics that I can use for the backing. I might use this one. We'll see how much of that I have. There's also a fried egg fabric. So this needs emptied so that I can put something else in here because I have another project. Okay, on the wall, I did not get those sewn yet from yesterday's video, so I got too late. I didn't get it done, so I will sew that and make a block for today. This is the mercantile stuff, and these are what I'm sewing from the cutaways from the mercantile. Let me turn that off. It makes it go wiggly. So here's the rest of the block backgrounds, the other 3 block backgrounds for the mercantile. These are little things that our Ambassador Suzanne made all of us. Okay, here's my Christmas Oh My Stars, so you can see it for reference. Here are fabrics that need put away from the Stronger Next Year. And the Stronger Next Year, I did fix the border. So I did that already. Got that border fixed. In here is a Splendid Sampler that someday I'm going to show you because it just needs a little border on it. This is sashing for the What's in Your Closet. Okay. Here, okay, I'm going to show you these later. Well, I'll just show you now. So this is a snack chat. I was in the store and saw these little mushroom, I think they're cookies or crackers. It says cracker. They're like dipped in chocolate, I guess. So I'm going to open those later. But I wanted to show you. Anybody have these? They just look so darling. They'd be cute for a holiday. Then where I found this little Japanese doll, I also found this little bunny with it, and I just thought I brought it down because, you know, it's going to be Easter before we know it at the end of the month, and so I brought the bunny down. So cute. Another mascot. Okay. Here I found more mushrooms. No, that's not mushrooms. I found 2 more mushroom fabrics when looking at some green fabric because I was looking for this one. So I'm thinking of doing a 10th anniversary block in green to put on my front door. And I thought, well, these, I collected all the mushroom fabrics. I was trying to put them all together because I think I want to do that big canning jar finish, do more of those big canning jar blocks. Okay. This is thread that needs to be put away. Isn't that nice? Yeah, we all have that. It's like, why is it still out? It will take me like 5 minutes, but I haven't done it. Here is my next calendar. You can see it's Saturday. So I've decorated it a bit. March is full. There's a lot of days in March. So I only had a little bit of decorating area, but so cute. Okay. My desk. Out the window. It's still raining. Okay, over here. Now, let me turn the light off. This is the block a day. So block a day. I'm using my new Paradise Park, and so what I decided to do is that, yes, I will go ahead and cut a bunch, if not all, of everything, and just work on the block. So I've already got all the blue centers cut. I have got all these pink to go with the blue centers. I've got all these setting triangles, all the block B. No, not all the blocks, starting on the block B. So I have to do, so the rest of the stuff. I don't have these 2 the right amount yet. So I thought I'm just going to work on that. And I also decided to do one less blue because this blue is, in a lot of ways, it's super similar to that one. So I decided not to use that one and use the others. Okay, so that is, okay, now we're going to talk about the mercantile. Let me just fire up the other camera. So here's the mercantile so far. I have 9 blocks. And they look super good. It's super fun. I cut away all of the interfacing and then the layer of background to get it down to the block so that it'll be a little bit softer after it's quilted. It's just one layer of fabric again there, except for the rim. Okay, so keep this in mind. We are going to discuss because I need to make some executive decisions on what I'm working on because, my friends, I am working on way too many things at once. Are you surprised? Are you surprised? No, you're not surprised. You've been watching me. You know I'm a crazy nut. I'm a crazy nut. But there comes a point where, why am I working on all of these? I work on all these because they're fun. I see them and I'm like, oh, I want to make that. That'll be fun. It'll be so cool. Maybe somebody will sew along with me. I make it. That's why I make things. But sometimes it's a little too nutty. So my executive decision on the mercantile is that I will do 3 more blocks because it'll get to a nice size for a charity quilt. And then I will just put a border on it. I'll do a little inner border of that black gingham, and then maybe just cut strips from the other fabrics for an outer border. But I don't think any of it is, do I have enough of it? I might have enough of the lights, but I don't know that I want a light. And anyway, so that's what I'm going to do. That's my executive decision for the mercantile. And also you'll see I'm going to shift a few things around that are coming up. So, that way it can be a little bit more balanced. So like, I really probably should be doing half of what I'm doing, and eventually I will get there, because as much fun as it is, I like to do some other things besides quilting. So that's my take on my own personal behavior, my personal work ethic. Okay, a status report. It is the afternoon now, so I have been doing things, and let me show you what I've done. So I added, on the Breakfast Club, I added a 1 1/4 inch strip around the outside. I cut it 1 1/4. That means it'll be 3/4 inch finished. So there you go. Here's the Breakfast Club again. So I just put that little rim around it. I really can't make it any bigger in order for it to fit where I want it to fit in my kitchen. It's a very small space in the kitchen. Then I cut the backing. I'm going to use the fried eggs that one of our friends sent. Look how cute this is. So the backing is ready. And I cut the binding. Have the binding ready for Breakfast Club. So that's ready. All right. I also cut the Stronger Together binding because I hadn't done that. So that's done. And I emptied the Breakfast Club bin. So the Breakfast Club bin has been emptied, and I put in here the Heart of America. So I put all the Heart of America in this basket, this guy here. So this is ready to go. I do have to write on the front of it. I've got these little stickers. So I cleaned off Breakfast Club, and I'll write Heart of America. Okay. I also took all of the Fruit Loops. So I had the Fruit Loop fabric, which I used very little in the Breakfast Club. It was kind of ended up being the inspiration, but I still love this fabric. It was a fat 1/8 bundle, plus I bought a bunch of this gorgeous floral with the fruits and everything. I'm thinking I might do another fat 1/8 quilt like I did that's got the ballerina pink on my wall. Let me just, whoops. Can we get around there? Yeah, that one there. So I'm thinking that will be what I do. But not all the blocks. I'm thinking 3 by 4, and then using this border. So there'll be less blocks. Maybe I'll pare down there's a bunch of white background fabrics. Maybe I won't use the white background. Who knows? So those are super cute, and they're super fun to do. And that one can be like cut up and sewn while I'm sewing other things. What else? I got the blocks for today and tomorrow. So today and tomorrow's a block a day, plus starting to sew what's already there. And I want to show you this where it is right now, so that you can see it in these strips, and then I'll sew the last strips together. But first, hold on one sec, hold on. Let me get the other camera. Here are the 3 strips as they are right now. This one is sewn together. So I've sewn these on either side. Here I've sewn this row, the diagonal rows, so it has the setting triangles on either end. Now I will just sew these 2 rows together, and then I'll probably go ahead and sew these 2 blocks together for the third row. You'll also note that whatever fabric that you're using for the light here, this fabric that I have a light, this light, my light, they are always kind of on this outer rim. You'll see that when you look at the diagram, they're always on the outer rim. And this other color will be on the inside. Okay, and as a public service to you, Greg and I tested these. Okay, they are like little mushrooms, and this is like a little Pepperidge Farm kind of like cracker, and it's just that same shape on on either side of that cracker thing, and it's like dipped into a mold of a mushroom top. So they're yummy. The chocolates actually are quite yummy. So those are good. Also, the mail came. Oh my goodness. Look, the next banner kit is out. And yes, I got the bunny, and no, I'm not making the bunny. I had to decide. It's another executive decision that had to be made. I just don't want to take time this month to fit the bunny in. I'd rather fit some other things. But this one, I am going to do. I will do this one. This is so darling. I think it would be, I can do it, and as soon as it's done, I can put it up for April and May. Even, you know, I can be there for a while if I wanted to. So let me show you this. This pattern is only in the kit. This is the beautiful box from Riley Blake for this kit. Gorgeous, gorgeous cream color box. And here is the pattern. So darling, so darling. The fabrics are, here we go. There are no like sort of crazy loud prints in them. And that's a kind of bright green. I don't know, I might look around. Okay, it's half the stem. I think I can deal with that. And then this cute little dot for the background. And so they're really basic. So if you wanted to switch something out that has a little bit more personality, oh, there's two pinks. Like you could do that. Like if I could switch something. Like this is the bigger part of the tulip. So if I wanted something with more pattern, I can go through my pinks and find something, which I probably will do. Okay, I might have to change that green too. I just might have to change that one, but that's fine. Oh my goodness, it is so gorgeous, and the box is wonderful. Great storage. All right, part one of Oh My Stars Table Runner is to pick the fabrics, because I'm working with this layer cake and we need to pick our colors. Then tomorrow I'll show you how they went up on the wall. So here we go. I've got the layer cake split out. Now if you are, whoops, hold on. This is a very pastel, very, very soft pastel. This is a little bit darker purple, lavender, but this pink is stronger than everybody else. And I'm gonna just remove it. I'm not going to use it in the table runner because I want all these soft colors instead. So then I've got white, pale pinks, this lavender, aquas, which there's quite a few aquas, greens, and just this two pieces of yellow. So the yellows are going to go as well. I'm not going to add those in. And I don't want to do blues or teals or aquas or however you want to look at this color. So I don't want to do those either. So all of those are out. That means I have the whites, the greens, and pinks, and some purples. None of these do I have enough to do the stars. So I'm going to use my own fabrics to do the stars. So here's some options. I could use the border in my, here you go. This is sleepover fabric, and that's very soft. So I would need something a bit darker, either maybe some purple flowers from this one. I mean, it's not flowers, sorry, stars. The stars, either the stars maybe from this one. Why does that change? Oh, the sewing machine light went off. But this is like a different purple. It's not the same purple. So I'm thinking instead I might want to go green. So I have the sleepover green for a border. And then the stars I could do in this, so that it would show up, the stars would show up against everything, but still not be sort of reed solid. It'll be, I think that'll work. So then what I'll do is I'll say there's not much in the purples, so I'm going to chuck the purples as well. So I've got these light pinks, the greens, so a lot of greens. So basically I think I'm going to be down to doing the table runner and the greens and the creams. There's way more than I need, because, and then the stars like that. Now I am going to, the thing is my fabric like this is too dark. The green is too dark. So I either go with my fabric in this green or I find another green. So let me just look real quick. So I found some leftover of one of my other fabric line greens, but I think it's maybe just not quite right. So I did find this green with a dot, very subtle. So it's not reading solid, but you know, it's just got a little bit of texture. So I think that'll work for the stars. The only other thing would be if maybe I want to do a pink. So I'm going to grab up a pink. Okay, I switched it up. Didn't care for the pinks as much that I was finding, but I found these purples, and if I go back to a purple border, here we go. Go back to a purple, this purple border, or I could go ahead now. I could, with the greens and the white, I could go with this darker. Okay, this is it. This is it. This purple, and then maybe this pinky for the stars. Because this one would blend in, so you can't use that. That one would blend in. Ooh, I can't stars. This can't be the stars. It's too light. It's too light. Decisions, decisions. Green stars. Okay, okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut these, put them on the design wall, and then tomorrow you can see how the squares look on the design wall without a star, and we'll audition some stars. Okay, my friend, today was Tackle It Tuesday. I hope that you go out and find something you want to tackle today. I hope you're making an Oh My Stars table runner. Let me know in the comments what you're doing with the table runner, what you thought of these colors. Yeah, I need to think through them a bit more. Not sure where I'm going to go with this, but tomorrow I will have something because it's 4 o'clock in the afternoon and I'm going to work on this now to get a plan. So I love you. Mwah. Thank you for being here in the Sloan Zone. I will see you online.